everyone, it's Kay. Welcome to my Profane Spiders Occultist Build Guide. It uses Arakaris spiders in Profane Bloom for fast map clearing, as well as poison stacking for bossing. The build is not too expensive, but can be difficult to play due to the spider summon mechanic. After the showcase, I will talk about the key mechanics of the build, how to summon spiders, the passives Ascendancy and Pantheon, and gear including gems and links. I made a mistake just before Maven died, but the poison finished her off. Arakaris Fang raises fast-moving aggressive spiders that cannot die. They do physical and chaos damage and have 100% chance to poison. The support minions are Syndicate Operatives to stack Withered with their shotgun effect, and a Carrion Golem to boost the spider's base damage. For this build, I chose Occultist because her ascendancies are the best for scaling chaos and poison damage. Malediction gives an extra curse and increases curse effect. Profane Bloom makes enemies go pop, and Void Beacon reduces chaos rays and life regen. Aspect of the Spider and Venomous Shroud makes enemies take more damage as well as slow down their movement speed. To summon spiders, cast Desecrate, hold Divine Ire, and use your Riding Jar Flask. Divine Ire's charging aura will kill the worms and summons the spiders from the corpses. Note that the corpses need to be very close to your occultist or it won't work. Here is the passive tree for the build. Note that Ravenous Horde is anointed on Amulet, and you need the full Sovereignty cluster to reduce mana reserve. There are two sets of cluster jaws. The large jaws are minion damage with 8 points and 3 notables. To save passive points, only allocate Renewal and Feasting Fiends, which are for keeping the support minions alive. The medium jaws are increased effect of your curses. And the notables are Misery Everlasting and Evil Eye. In the small sockets, Fortress Covenant, Quickening Covenant, Surging Vitality, and Enduring Composure for endurance charges. When the two covenants are in cluster sockets, minions do not get the negative effects. In the 4 jaw sockets, use Amanamu's Gaze for poison scaling and Ghastly Eye Jaws for life and extra damage. For the ascendancies, Malediction gives an extra curse, increases curse effect, and debuffs enemies. Profane Bloom makes enemies go pop. Void Beacon reduces enemies' chaos res and life regen, and Frigid Wake gives Freezing 2 immunity. The Pantheons are Lunaris and Rislatha, which refills your Writhing Jar Flask. Here is an overview of the gear including gems and links. The builder uses lots of uniques, so you will need to get lots of life and rares on the rare items. For the helmet, use a well-rolled bone helmet. The gems are Malevolence, Generosity, Convocation, and Divine Ire. The body armor is Venomous Shroud. You can save currency by just using a 5 link and skip the last gem. The gem links are Ray Spectre, Carrion Golem, Feeding Frenzy, Withering Touch, GMP, and Minion Speed. For the gloves, use well-rolled rare gloves. The gems are Dash, Desecrate, Second Wind, and Enhance. You can swap Enhance to something else if it's too expensive. The boots are Venomous Spinnerets. The gems are Despair, Temp Chains, Blasphemy, and Enlighten. The main weapon must be Arakalis Fang to raise spiders. The gems are Melee Physical Damage, Multi-Strike, and Minion Damage. For faster map clearing, swap Multi-Strike and Minion Damage to Melee Splash and Minion Speed. For even more DPS, you can take advantage of Hydrosphere by swapping Melee Physical Damage to Divergent Melee Splash and swapping Enhance in the gloves to Hydrosphere. Note that Hydrosphere must be next to the boss to work. For the offhand, use a melee weapon from the temple with a trigger craft. The gems are Level 1 Desecrate, Spirit Offering, and a Spell Cascade. For faster map clearing, swap Spirit Offering to Flesh Offering. The amulet is Solstice Fusion for 3 Temp Chains aura. Anoint the amulet with Ravenous Hold using 1 Verdant and 2 Opalescent oils. Use your rings to stack life, dex, and reds. One of them must have aspect of the spider. For the belt, use Darkness Enthroned to socket 2 Ghastly Eye Jewels with 75% increased effect. For the flasks, I used a Staunching Life Flask, Double Quicksilvers, Cords, and a Writhing Jar. I used Double Quicksilvers so I could keep moving quickly, but you can swap that to something else. With thanks to my patrons for your support. Here's a list of legends, and there are more patrons in the other tier. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this field guide. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, bye!